What's going on, YouTube? I want to do a little quick update here of how the 225 is coming along and what I found as I removed everything and started cleaning. So the first thing I did, I removed all the wood, and at the time I was removing the wood, I found that the big stump actually had some really soft parts of the wood, so it was decomposing a lot faster for whatever reason. A lot of it was still pretty solid, but around the bottom it was what was decomposing, and a lot of it would just crumble in my hands. So that piece will not be coming back. The smaller piece that was over here on this side, it will be. Then I removed all the plants, the fish, and pulled out all the sand. I washed the sand very thoroughly and found that there was quite a bit of dust that came out of it and debris. Some of it was wood chips from where the wood was deteriorating in the tank. So I got all that clean. Basically, I washed it until everything settled out of it in less than 10 seconds. If it didn't, I kept washing it. Then, like I said, I basically scraped off all the background of the blue paint, checked the back panel, and the back panel was pretty well scratch free. There was a couple slight little scratches, but very minimal. So we went ahead and we flipped the tank around. So what you're looking through now is what was previously the back panel, and I've repainted the new back panel, the panel that originally had the scratches in it. So the view screen looks a lot better. So then I started basically putting it back together. After the sand was cleared, I also determined, hey, I'm going to go in and put dirt, organic potting soil in here like I did the 30. So went to Home Depot and bought 2 of the large bags, which I believe they're 32 quart dry, so 64 quarts of potting soil. And you can see it a little bit right in the very middle. It comes up and has a little bit of a hill. Sorry about the light. I don't have my LEDs all plugged back in and everything rewired. I've just got a little shop lamp sitting on top of it. So I put the topsoil in there, and then I put my 2 inches or inch of sand back over the top. So now I should have a good thick grow media, planting media, whatever you want to call it, to plant the plants back into. So the first night I just barely put any water in it, just kept it about the soil level. That way everything could absorb the water and not, any air that was trapped make the sand bubble up and allow the dirt to escape. The next night I went on and filled it over to the top of the hill. And then tonight I filled it all the way. So what's my next step? Well, my next step is tomorrow I'm going to do a water change on the 2 big tubs that the fish are in, and I'm going to drain the 40 gallon I've got all the plants in. All that water will go back into here. So I'll drain this down. This is just tap water, untreated. Any fines that came up from the sand or the dirt tonight, I wanted it to be sucked out by the FX6. So the FX6 is the only pump that's running. All it's got in there is a large pad to catch big particles, and then 2 fine filter flosses. No beneficial bacteria, nothing. Those are still in my other tanks with my fish. So tomorrow I'll drain this down. I'll put the water from the tanks that was in my previous tank in here. Therefore, some of that beneficial bacteria that gets sucked up with that will go into here. After that, while the tanks drain down, before I drain the tanks, I will bring plants and start planting my plants back in here. Then I'll pump the water from those tanks into here, and then top it off with some tap water. I'll refill my tubs with some tap water, just like I was doing a normal water change. I'll wait another week, or at least a few days. I might start adding a couple fish here and there, but my plan is to have all the fish back in here within at least 2 weeks from now. But that's my plan. I will have to go find a new piece of driftwood to get enough driftwood in here to make it look natural, not just one little small piece. But let me know what you guys think. I really like it with the new sand and topsoil in there, how it looks. But I'm sure it'll look a lot better with the big lights on and with the plants and everything in the fish. I mean, you know, it is a fish tank, so it can't look that great without fish. But let me know what you guys think. Give me a comment, and we'll talk to y'all later.